Meow and meow. Hello, hello. I'm still posting on socials. Just using that as extra time for people to come in. Just need one more, and then I'll be playing. Mina, are you streaming today? Because you didn't post any. At least I don't think. I checked earlier. I didn't see any planning for the week. Because I wanted to know if I should avoid overlapping or something. No stream today, but okay. Well then, hopefully enjoy a little relaxation. I'll take care of things today. Yay! Awesome. Okay, I think I'm done with posting and everything. Let's go, let's rediscover where things were at. I thought I was gonna do that pre-stream, but then I started realizing viewers are gonna be just as much in the dark as I am, so might as well do it together. Yeah, so apparently we do maybe have some issues with hunger and poor nourishment, probably food quality issues. I'll have to investigate further. We have 42 people at the moment with, well, there's some children, but it's otherwise mostly adult population, which is good. We still have some shelter space available, which is good as well. Food, we don't have much in terms of plant-based. Apparently we just got started with agriculture, but we do have a lot of, what is the first one supposed to be? It looks like fish to me, but so yeah, I guess meat-based we have a lot of. That's probably where the poor quality of food comes from, actually. It's too one-sided. Water-wise, we seem to be okay. We have a positive balance. We have full storage at the moment. We don't have any sort of energy production yet. We're good on wood, plastic, metal, no concrete yet. We have some parts, we have some electronic components, we have tools, we even have clothes, oh my god. Still basic clothing, but that's normal. We're still early game. We have some shotguns, okay, interesting. We have antibiotics and medicine, okay, so I think antibiotics is good for the plague event. Not necessarily for other things. We also do have firewood, that's for the winter event. A few science points. Looks like a decent amount of currency, actually. And we've got some fiber, some junk, tiny bit of fuel, probably not needed yet anyway. Now the problem is that apparently when I saved, we had a meteor shower happening. So, and I see that there are some buildings that are marked needing repairs, or even being repaired already. So that's probably what we're gonna have to deal with right away. Alright, let's make the game run. Okay, also let me check chat a bit. After meows. Problems with hunger and food, quality relatable. Yeah, I'm hoping it's a little different. Also, oops, recliner just made a failure sound in its mechanism, not obviously broken in a noticeable way. Wow. Okay. What's a failure sound? That don't sound good at all. But then again, you seem to say it's not. It's just a sound, not the failure itself. Also, num nums. Okay, so let's actually unpose. Oh. Okay, yep, definitely still meteorites falling. Burner is critically damaged. Ah, that's not good. So maybe we can have that be repaired as well. Okay, we do have medical tents, which I think are quite enough to do what we need at the moment, as in irradiation. Irradiated people, I mean. A pop, like a screw coming loose, oof. I don't know, I get a lot of those kind of like clink things with mine, and I don't think it's... I don't know. I still don't know what it is. I think it's like I'm gonna lean one way and it's gonna set itself, and for some reason it kind of gets stuck in this position, and then sometimes I'm gonna move a little differently, lean the other way, and at some point whatever stuck position it was in, it suddenly gives, and so it's a little violent in the moment, it's a little sudden, and it does a loud noise, but I mean it's been doing that for years and it's still holding, and when I check, it doesn't seem to be coming apart or anything. So, you know, crossing fingers. Low on clothes. Yeah. Actually, a good question would be, what do we have when it comes to clothing? Oops. I did the thing where I didn't press the button I actually wanted to press. It's L2, not R2. Okay. Also, that's not really what I wanted to do either. How do I get there? Down. Okay. Need to check. I think it's in statistics, where you can see all the buildings. Yeah. Alright, so what do we have? We do have a burial pit already, with no one in it, which is good. I mean, someone working, but otherwise no one in it. We have the burners, which is also good, though we don't have the winter right now, but campsite for exploration, I think that's like the home base, if I remember correctly. Water storage, crowded emergency shelter. Okay, so we can definitely do better than that at some point. Crowded tent, same. Yeah. Probably want to avoid the crowded stuff, but I think I don't know. I think that was a playthrough that was on like a harder difficulty than usual, so I've probably had some struggles. Okay, we do have fishing pier, so that's where we're getting our fish, our fish meat from. Food storages with still some room left. Foresters, what do? They grow, well, they grow new trees, okay. Guard post. We've got 2 hunting cabins. Alright. Are they, I don't know if they're upgraded or not. So when they're upgraded you get fiber, which I guess is really, in this case, fur, I'm guessing, and similar things. Okay, logging camp, they make firewood, we have 1, and apparently we're at maximum for the resource. Lumberyard makes planks / wood, we've got 2 of those, only 1 that's working at the moment. Medical tents, we've got a bunch, but not many doctors in them, but it's not really needed. We've got a few outhouses for cleanliness. A recycler for plastic, okay. A few scout towers, a scraper for metal and junk. And then we got some shanties for living, so that's what we want instead of the crowded versions. Also, I think, yeah, that's the upgraded shelter type beyond the basic tents. And we do have some fields, actually. Okay, got corn and potatoes going. Some stockpiles. Oh, we do have a tailor. Okay, that's what I was looking for. But if we don't have fiber, they're probably not doing much. So I'm gonna have to see. We even have a tenement, which I think is the upgraded large capacity living space. And we still have some tents. Quite a few, actually. Okay, checking chat again. Gosh, I'm not used to this anymore. Yeah, good job pressing the button you wanted to press. Yeah, thank you. Not gonna lie, my Switch has me so confused at time with switching A, B, X, Y. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's more, in this case, it's more of a, you know, like each. Well, maybe that's what you're saying as well. I don't know, but like each game has its own take on controls, especially for games like this that have a lot of like UI parts, you know, and it's like, oh, this game you switch from one tab to the other with R1 L1, and in another one it's like, oh no, actually it's the D-pad, oh no, oops, actually it's L2 R2 this time. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff where you have to kind of relearn if you haven't played for a while. It's and the worst is when I'm playing 2 of those in a, you know, alternatively, and they just don't have the same control scheme, and yeah, that gets me super confused real fast. It's worse when you use both Xbox and Switch controllers and the letter buttons are switched around. Oh, okay, that's what you meant then. Okay. Yeah, I've got that also on my, I guess my Retroid has gotten me confused with that because well, it had me confused. It's over now because I've kind of fixed it with my own configuration, but initially it went with the Japanese positioning for the buttons, I think, which is like reversed from the regular stuff, I think. Well, at least that's what I think. I guess I've only had, yeah, I've mostly had PlayStations, so I'm not actually used to where the AB is supposed to be. I should check my DS actually to see how it's meant to be. Hello, Isa! It's a cat! Yeah! It's a cat in the apocalypse trying to rebuild everything. And knock a thing off a shelf or two, you know, the usual. But yeah, controller woes and such. And I did make a slight mention of that on Blue Sky and such, but I actually received replacement parts for my PS4 controller, so I will tinker with that in the coming days so I get the D-pad working again, hopefully. Because I'm gonna need that if I want to go back to Streets of Rage 4, which I kind of want to because I saw I kinda checked an old VOD from when I streamed it, and I was like, I want to play again. But it's gonna be very D-pad heavy, so it needs to be fixed. Okay, so tool shop. Okay, we've got tools. Apparently we've also reached maximum. Water collector, yeah, and water wells. Alright, all of that seems good to me. Checking resources again. I was worried about fibers. What is the situation? We have 12. Okay, but we're probably not producing much. Well, it seems to be okay. So if I read this correctly, I'm not sure how to read this actually. Or rather, it seems to be saying two different things. It says we're producing 9 daily and consuming 9 daily on the bottom right, but looking at the table, it seems to say we consume 5, produce 2, and that's a -3 balance, which, yeah, makes sense. So I don't know which one is correct. Wow. I'm trying to remember, but I think the game had some issues with its statistics being weirdly calculated, possibly, so... where would that come from? Practically. Where are our hunters and such? That's the tailor. Hunter. Where? Nope, that's what is the name of this again? A lumberyard, right? Oh, okay. No more meteorites coming to us. Good. Ah, here's actually our farm area, or at least one of them. The farmer is sick though. That's not good. What is this? That's forester, makes new trees. Oh, fisherman. We need to repair this. Oh, it's gonna... Right, that's right. Repairs, the main issue is mostly what it's gonna cost us in materials. Not so much the time it takes, I think. That's another forester, yeah. Food storage. Okay, so that's the hunting cabin. Trying to remember. Okay, it seems that it is producing fiber. So that's good. We only have one person working there for now. Okay, that does... Okay, so... wondering where... Navigate... I thought there was another panel. Maybe it's for people that you get the secondary panel thingy? Yes. Okay. But this is... yeah, I don't know. Also, do we have another one? And was there a way to switch from here? Or am I... No, I'm thinking of another game that has this. It is a nice feature. Oh, that Looks... no, that's the storage. Yeah. Gotta have another one, right? Oh, that's the other one, okay. Alright, what else do we have? We have a number of specialists as well up there. I think maybe we can spare at least one and send them on the world map. And we already have one that's on the world map. I'm gonna wait for this one to leave first, and then I'll check the world map. Trying to remember what the little warning things are about. I think it means there's nothing they can like forage around, like in the area. But I think I would kind of like do it on purpose after a while when stuff has been scavenged enough, and I would just like put the work area back on the building. Because otherwise you see those kinds of indications in the wild and it's like, what is that? What is that related to? Lumberyard. It's missing someone. Oh no, it's we've reached the maximum level for the resource. Well, not the maximum, but like the intended level, I guess. And where does one do this? In the building itself, I think? Yeah, okay. I see it now. That's... okay, emergency shelter. Copy. Okay, specialist ready. Let's world map. Oh, hello, Squishy Sprite. I'm playing something different than Wildlands this time, but glad to see you here. I hope it's also gonna be interesting. And then I've been thinking of going back to Wildlands as well, so that there may be more of this. Okay, I saw someone else was already on the world map. Where are they? Ah. Okay, so they have been sent to scavenge medicine in these collapsed apartments, and they are a scavenger, so that is a pretty good match, I would say. What else could we need that might be available? We seem to have a lot of antibiotics already. We could send them also to one of the more quest-related areas. There's some components here, but I don't know that we need them specifically. Wait, what's this one? I think that's something you need to build an outpost for. Ooh, shopping center. And we could get some goods, which will definitely be necessary later for entertainment. So maybe I'll send them there. It's a little far away, but is it not working?
Reporting in.
Did I not press the proper button?
Going.
Okay. Can you go there though? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so the other one is already scavenging. We're good on that. 7 colonists irradiated. Okay, it's starting to get a little out of hand. Maybe we need to have more doctors. if we can afford to have them. Okay, we've got some hungry people as well.
There are survivors at the gate.
Oh. I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can manage more than what we have already. Can we see where this guy is? Okay, he's in here being treated, I assume. Also... Okay, so we still have 3 careers, which means 3 people who are not assigned to anything specific and that we could assign. But we also need them for building and just moving resources around, so... Okay, so she's missing tools, I think. And she works at the medical tent, so... Would be nice if she could have tools. She also has a rather high amount of contamination already. Ah. Yeah, we're getting a lot of people irradiated. Wow. Right, the people at the gate. I'm gonna make use of the fact there is a bit of a timer for you to react to it. Because I'm still not sure it's something we can actually deal with. Okay, I got someone needing clothes. And I guess they're getting here because that's our main storage area. Okay. Took me by surprise. Hostiles. So what are we dealing with? Wait, doesn't it? Okay, a fierce mouse. And a big one. So wait, is that really? Enormous bear. Okay. And then, okay, apparently there's more. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, okay, they're here as well. Yeah, that's a lot. And yeah, there's more in this area as well. Okay. So let's see, what do we have in terms of defense though? Okay, we have a tower here. Ooh, are they already fighting? I guess they are. Who are you fighting? Oh, I see them now. Okay, well, that is good that there is a defense system in place, but
Ready.
I'm also worried. Okay, let's have our specialist take care of this one. She's a scientist, so she's not gonna be the best at doing this, but we'll keep track. As for you, you're a scout, which I assume is also not the best. No, actually attack is definitely better. Okay, so you are going to take care of... where are they? Ooh, okay. I see a little red star. That's someone who's already in... Is that a guard, maybe? Okay, I'll have to check afterwards. Where are they? These are maybe the closest. You know what? I'll just have them move to here. And then we'll check. Okay, so who are you? Are you one of the guards? No, you're the scientist I sent on a fight. Okay. Alrighty. This place has been damaged pretty bad even. And this is... Right, that's the guard post we saw earlier, I guess. I'm having a hard time getting a decent sense of how many people we have fighting back at this point. But okay, I'll let it play out a bit, get a sense of things. Okay, building under attack. Yeah. Also, wait, what is she doing? Maybe you should attack the one that's like right there. Oh, so we have wildlife here. Okay. I should also probably trigger the alarm. Now, how do we do this again? In there? Yes. Alarm! Okay, that's gonna have all the civilians get... I don't know, get away from danger. Get back in their homes, I think. Which should help. Okay, what's going on? So, colonist under attack. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That makes sense. As long as they're guards, I think I'm okay with that. As long as they win the fights. Is there anyone else? No, that's all for now. Okay, this building's being attacked. Oh, and that's Joseph, who we saw was getting into a fight as well. So that's another guard. You, it is you. Okay. Where's our scientist lady? She's right there, okay. And she's also fighting. Whoa, yeah.
Yes?
Okay, I think I'm gonna check mostly on the guards because they're probably the what's the term? The ones that are gonna go down the fastest, I think. Okay, the rat seems to not have too much health, so that's good. Okay, got another guard helping here. Oh yeah, I think that's the other thing that the alarm does. It makes every guard look for the like invaders or threats. Otherwise they would stay at their post, which might be far away from where things are actually happening. Okay, she's still fighting off the rats. She's not doing amazing. But if she manages... yeah, I think she's gonna manage. Okay, good.
We won the battle.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Okay then, no more alarm. Let's get back to business. What I could do maybe is remove her from this. When she's reassigned immediately. Okay. I thought maybe there was someone else that could replace her. But she's gonna go... she's probably gonna go home or to the medic, I think. Wait, where is she going actually? Huh. Not sure. Way here also.
Your command?
Okay, we're gonna have you do some of the scavenging. Is that how it works? Set a custom name? No, I'm good on that. Alright, so this is gonna need repairs as well. There are big rats, yes. Fierce mouse. Mice, I guess, is what they say. Oops. Okay, so that's a food storage work area, so we're gonna put that here. That way any free workers are gonna be gathering up the carcasses for meat. What is this one? That's for plastic, so no, not this. That's for metal. Alright. And also, yeah, there's gonna be some here as well then. So we're gonna use the other specialist that's still in the colony. And we're gonna send you to fetch the rats. Oh, that one says rat actually. Huh. It's like they're fierce mouse when they're alive and then they become rats when they die. It must be a mutation thing. Deposit depleted, yeah. That's gonna happen a lot. Are you carrying food now? Carrying... How do you see what they're carrying again? Not sure actually. Okay, this is being repaired. Alright, no, yeah, I think that wasn't so bad. Also survivors at the gate, yep, okay, let's deal with this.
A ragged bunch shuffled slowly towards the gate.
So they come in with a specialist, that's very nice actually, otherwise you have to hire them and that costs quite a lot. She's a scientist, that's useful. I think we could definitely use a... I don't remember how they call them, like a fighter type at this point, but we'll take really anyone we can get, I think. And they're coming in with 1 adult, 5 children, and 3 elders. That's not the best. That means what? That means 4 people will be able to work, and the children, they can still do stuff. The children can do the hauling of goods, actually. So it's not... and plus they will turn into adults at some point, so... Also, they bring in stuff. Actually, quite a bit of stuff. They have fuel, they have a few tools. They have... can we actually look? I don't think we can from this screen, but they bring some medication, which we don't have. And I don't know what the third one is. It looks like a can of something, but I'm not sure. That looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, no, that is a group that I'm not gonna say no to.
We've reached a milestone.
Oh, I guess we have enough population. Yeah, we passed the 50. Now, this thing that can happen is that sometimes the group is not what it says it is. So you may have suddenly a bunch of sick people on your hands, things like that. But in this case, it seems like they were a legit bunch, which is a good thing. Okay, everything's being gathered. That is nice. Do we? I don't think we have a school yet, I'm realizing. I don't know if it's a matter of research or we just don't have... We haven't built it yet, maybe? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we don't have, really. I'm gonna have to decide where we go from here, really. Okay, tailor, tool shop, maintenance depot, that's for repairing automatically. Okay, we do have access to the school. It is kind of costly, but we also have a lot of children at this point, so might be nice. So those who attend long enough become educated when growing to adults. Education increases work effectiveness. One school can educate a limited number of children at a time. Must be heated during winter storms. Okay, well, for the future, I think we're gonna try to have this. Now, where do I put the school? This looks like a decent place. How do I rotate? Like this? Okay. Alright, let's go. Wait, we have an efficiency of 100 right now? How? I think that's a bug the game has. Like, as long as you... Yeah, because, wait. If I move the area, but actually don't move, it tells me that it should really be 25%. Thing is, I don't know if it's the display that just doesn't update, or if it really pretends everything's okay. I don't know. I'm gonna move it anyway. Okay, so that's the hunter. Now we have the food storage. They're the ones that we set up to look for
We have bandits at the gate.
the carcasses. Okay, that's not good news. Let's move the work area here so they can gather what remains of our invaders, but also get some berries. That said, is it where the bear is? Oh, it is. So maybe not the berries then. We'll do without the berries for now. And were there any other? Yeah, what about this? Yeah. Oh, they are also the closest. Oh. Do we have any other food pile? pressed the wrong button. And also that's not what I want to do either. Wow, okay. Statistics please. Looking for building information. Okay, we have 3 actually. Interesting. Alright, there's one here. Maybe we can send this one fetch this. So, weary travelers are gathering outside the gate. Okay, so they're not necessarily bandits, but there's a risk. And it does say prepare for battle, so it could happen. Oof. I also haven't saved in a while, at all even, so far, so let's do that. So we are getting some amount of production. I don't know how much we're really getting though. It's kinda slow, yeah. And I saw we had other fields in this area. It's not amazing and it's getting contaminated. So, not great. I think I want to put someone in there. Okay, are we on the timer? We still have a bit of time. Is there really much I can do aside from maybe assigning... Yeah, there's already 2 people assigned to the gate, so can't do more than that. Was there a map overlay system? Yes. Building house, buildings, resources. Oh, that kind of resource. Can we see? It does mention food in the... Oh, that's where the berries... Okay, okay, so the berries are here. Yeah, that's a little hard to see. This kind of light green over the white. Specialist ready for action, okay. Okay, so... well, let's find out what happens. Forced hands. A large group of refugees have gathered outside the gate. They look extremely malnourished and their eyes sheen with quiet desperation. The bandits took us hostage. They sent us out to gather resources. If we don't bring anything back, they'll kill our families. Please, one of them pleads. The group is large, and taking them down by force would be very hard. So we could give them what would be a lot of silver, which is our main currency. We could have also offered them medicine, but we don't have enough apparently. Well, we can also go back to the colony and let the timer go out, I suppose, or come back in a moment. Oh, And we had the bot thing, I guess. But I see that it got told not to. Thank you, Tsuki. Alright, or we could refuse, but yeah, they're probably gonna try to fight us, and I don't know, we're just recovering from an attack. I don't really like giving away half the money we have, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'll give the money. I don't like it, but a wave of relief washes over the group. Thank you. We didn't want to fight. This will help us for sure. The group takes the resources and hurries off to trade them for their families. Alright, let's check our specialists on the map now. So, we're talking about this guy apparently, right, because he was not doing this yet. Why is this not working? It is not. Oh, I misread it. It's okay. It's not somewhere you scavenge. It's a place you exploit for resources, but you need to build an outpost for that. Whoops. Okay then. We're gonna send you fetch more medicine. And maybe we'll bring back the car on the way back, actually. That sounds nice. Where's the other guy? Still here. He did pick up quite a bit. I think we're gonna send him back. Okay, so we got 24 medkits, 105 silver, and yeah.
Aborting mission.
We may come back later for the remainder.
Right away.
Return to colony. Alright, how are things at this point? We still have hungry people, we even have starving people, what the heck? How is that a thing? We seem to have a lot of food though. Why would they... I don't know. We have restless people, that's because we don't have entertainment. Poor shelter, that's because we still have some of the... Well, we have like the crowded stuff, I think. And of course a lot of people are still suffering from the alarm state from earlier. So not so good on the morale. Construction completed, school. Yay! Alright, so someone has been assigned as a teacher, and up to 7 children can be schooled at the same time. Which does mean they won't be hauling stuff around anymore, so it's a bit of a choice, but yeah. I mean, I think we have enough. Like, we have 1 official career, and that still leaves 7 children. Is that, are you like curious? Is this, for example? Well, that's probably the career guy. Although I see some others. Are they carrying stuff? I don't know. Where are you going? You do not have a workplace, so that on its own means you are... I don't know, that should make you a courier. And you're going to the outhouse, I think. Yep. Colonist Max is irradiated. Okay, but we were doing better on that though. I'm actually going to unassign the extra doctor we had. Okay. happened? Colonist Hazel died? What? Oh, of old age, okay. Don't scare me like that. It's like, why? Okay, but I guess, did it actually, it still has an effect on morale, I guess? I mean, realistically, yes it would. They do react to birth, actually, as well, in a positive way, so yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. What I can't quite remember is whether death because of things like plagues, bandit attacks and such have like a stronger effect, possibly. Because there has to be a certain difference. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we can build more shelters. Like the better stuff. It will require metal, so we're not gonna be able to build a ton of those, but we should be able to make a few. Maybe. Problem is, yeah, do we have room? Because these things are big. And there is contamination pretty much everywhere. Okay, we could have something that's a little off-center. Robin is now an elder. Okay. And Ella was born. Okay, so now we have a baby. So earlier I spotted some pile of resources. I'm not sure where it was. Was it here? Yeah, pile of wood. So this is something we could send one of our specialists to get.
How may I help you?
Okay. George is now an adult. So yeah, so we're getting this cycle of children growing into adults, etc., etc. So you kind of want. I think there's a similar puzzle, so to speak, of sorts in City Skylines, where you have to deal with the fact that the population age is gonna fluctuate, and it's gonna have an effect on possibly, I don't know, if you have suddenly too many children, you're gonna have your schools full, but not necessarily enough people to work at the workplaces and such. I think this game ends up having a similar thing going on. I'm also gonna go fetch the milestones points. Not that they really matter. I call it prestige because it's really just that. You don't get anything from it in-game. And actually you don't even get it, it's just okay, it's just a notification that you reached it. so clothing is still a bit of a problem. That's the tool shop, okay. And the tailor was here, I think. Yeah. So we can't really put more people in there. And I don't think we have enough resources to have another building. Yeah, we're already kind of lean on the fiber stuff. Okay, our water balance has changed from earlier. That's probably because of more people. So that's also something we should maybe plan for. The water well would be the... It does cost more resources, but it doesn't require someone to work at it to generate water, so that's kind of nice. But it's gonna need to be set in an area that is fertile. This might work out. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so our scavenger guy is back. Actually, I was thinking of sending someone out for the science. Because we don't have much science to go with right now. And if we want new techs, we're gonna need the points. Yeah, pretty much everything is gonna require at least 75, which we do not even have. Medical training would be a nice one. Okay, well, we're gonna wait to have the points because I don't know what to go for at this time. Rats are eating our food. No! Why? Ah, the one field that looked promising. Yeah. Great. Okay, let's check the map. So, where was the science? Oh no, this is another science production thing, not science you can just pick up. Ugh. That's another society, okay. Gosh, yeah, I don't even think we have any... Oh, we do here, but it's a dangerous place. Oh, there's another Omicron. That's another society. Okay, so we know two of them. Yeah, gosh, there's not much science around here. Wow. Alright, maybe I'll send her to the event thing. Let me check again what the what the quest says.
What started as a natural disaster of cosmic origin led to the downfall that swept through civilization. Nations fell, and remaining factions fought over power and resources until there were no armies left to command.
As the fear for the future grows among the people, many share grim tales about the horrors they've endured. Should something similar ever happen, the people here have very little to protect themselves from it. The world outside is unpredictable, but there is no other way than to go deep into the wasteland. This time it is done better prepared than ever before. Okay, and apparently there's a site to investigate. Alright, well, let's
How may I
go
help?
with that. Scientist
What do we have here?
may have, I don't know, may have some inkling better than other types of characters. But I know each event is different, and the various classes of specialists can have, I'm not sure how to say it, but you can get different results, and you may get also choices if you send a specific class to a location that you won't have if you send a different class. Wow, plant-based nutrition, none. But harvestable crops, I guess. Yeah, maybe we should before something happens. But gosh, that one was 12. That's just sad. Ah! Okay. I guess that happens even when there's not the dedicated event. Oh my god. Okay, thankfully it's rather cheap to repair. Oops. That's a lot of scritches. Okay, got a new well, a little bit extra water, that's good. Okay, I was hoping I was gonna show buildings that were in need of getting clean, but unless they're all fine, maybe? I don't know. That surprises me a bit. Let's check in the stats to be sure. So where would that be? That would be the third column. So 0%, 0, 22 on this one, which is still okay. I think you can only start cleaning at 50% and up. Okay, this outhouse is getting real close to it, for example. A small field as well. But okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay. Let's check the outhouse. Right, I can already send someone, so I guess it's not even 50%, but yeah. You've spent screeches before? Yeah. Yeah, how do those things work? I also don't remember. I think... I don't know. Does help work? I redeemed the meow. Oh, there you go. Oh, so you redeemed the meow. Ah, it's been a long time. Wow. Not used to this anymore. Okay, I think that's what it was about. I don't quite remember. Also, hello Jura. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Just like a real cat. What do you mean, just like a real cat? Yeah, I saw that they may have been meowing. Maybe. Maybe. Oh no. The hunger for the meows. Meowby. But I thought the thing could actually give you a list of commands like straight up beyond this the web page. So apparently I cannot copy a link anymore. And yeah, let me check if I can. Oh no, my retrobit cannot do this. Ah, Isa, you're going to bed. Okay, your eyes are closing. Okay, I'll get some rest then, and yeah, we'll talk another time. Bye bye. Have a good night. Someone's glowing in there. Watch time 4 days and 17 hours. Mwah. That's a lot. I couldn't see anything on your page. Do you have any preferred pronouns? Yeah, he, him will be fine for me. I'm not gonna be mad if you use other things anyway. Okay, colonist Tamara of old age. What's happening here? Is it full capacity? Ooh. Okay. We do have a lot of fish in it. Maybe we could get more fish on this one. Let's transfer stuff over. Usually I default to them, and it's always nice to know. Yeah, that's usually what I do as well. I was also wondering where we're getting the metal from. Is it this one? Yeah, metal scrap. Maybe we could use an extra person working there. George and George. Look at that. The Georges. Both getting metal scrap. We built a shanty earlier. Okay. Alright, seems to be doing okay. Maybe we can build another one. Oops. Sorry, tree. Yeah, it would be nice if we could clean these toxic piles, except you can't do that for a good chunk of the early game because you don't have the technology to do it, so it's gonna take a while. Oh, our scientist on the world map seems to be done.
Yep.
Right, that sent her to the site. Okay, let's go.
What do we have here?
Specialists push deeper into the wasteland through meteor craters, irradiated ghost towns, and lifeless forests. There's not much that has remained unaffected.
A few tall structures are still standing here and there. This tower looks sturdy enough to get a better look at the surrounding area from the top. After a while, the fog clears out and something large can be spotted in the midst of a distant forest. It appears there is a roof of a large structure of some sort that looms over the treetops. Alright, so this is investigated, and I assume we have a new location somewhere.
Specialists push deeper.
Yeah, but where? Issue me where. Is this it? Yeah, okay. So we're still gonna make use of our scientists. Send them there.
Sorry, can't do that.
Well, not now, but you know, when you can. When you're rested, please go there. Deposit depleted wood. Oh, that's what I sent the specialist to get. Alright, awesome. Okay, that's a big bear guarding a plastic pile. There's plastic here as well, but yeah, we also have some here. We do have. Wait, do we? Is there? Wait, where are we getting our plastic from again? Recycler. Wow, okay, that's super far away. Yeah, maybe we can build something a little closer now. And it only costs wood to build, so sounds pretty good to me. Wait, unless... no, that's the metal scrap thing. Okay. I thought I was making a double. Why does a bear want plastic? Maybe it's a part of those bear-shaped honey bottles. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm saying it's guarding. That's me. You know, that's my... it's because it is there. Maybe it's just using it as a, you know, it looks like, I don't know. It's a trash pile. Maybe it sleeps near it, in it. Who knows? So what's the food situation at this point? Ah, okay, we do have a little bit more of the veggies. That's nice. And there are more harvestable crops according to this, so let's see. This is not the one. Gosh, I'm so lost on this map. What about this? It's just started growing, really, so not here either then. I'm pretty sure there's no overlay that should help me visualize. Yeah. So red is food. So one field here, one I don't know why it's here, but we have one here. I guess there's room for it. And oh, ooh, this one's pretty nice looking. It's only 23 potatoes, but we'll take it. And this one's still growing as well, okay. Colin Samuel is malnourished. On you. Make more nutritious food from meat and vegetables. So, your colonists need a varied diet of both vegetables and meat, so make sure you are steadily providing both options. Malnourishment is a serious condition that will lead to death when prolonged. Meals have a much higher nutrition content than raw food. Meals can be produced by a cookhouse, unlocked from the tech tree. And nutrition. Vegetables and meats are equally important in keeping colonists healthy. The meat category includes venison, fish, and some insects. Vegetables include berries and most harvestable crops from fields, like corn. Some foods are only good for filling up the stomachs of colonists, but provide no nutrients for them to keep going in the long term. Oh. Is it? I think there's candies that do that. Malnourished colonists' diet is severely lacking in one or more areas. Are you providing enough hot meals for the colonists, or are they eating just raw food of one sort? Yeah, it's kind of what's happening right now. You can prepare various dishes in cookhouses and mess halls. Yet, getting back on track might take several days of varied intake. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't have that yet. Can I build them? Or do I need to research them? Because if so, that's probably going to be the next, our next research. Yeah, we only have the fields. If I look at the tech tree, where would that be? In the first one, food. Communal eating. Gives us the cookhouse. Ooh, 250 research points. My goodness. That's gonna be... yeah, I don't know. We really need science. So we have a scientist, we do have a scout. Okay. I'm gonna send him to the world map. Because we really need to find out where there's more science. We can just send the scientists together. It would be nice. So did we get to check her backstory of the new one? Every specialist is actually unique in that way. Okay, I don't know if we can see it from this side of things. Oh, also he's already on the map, okay. So where can we go? We could explore here.
Consider it done.
It's not too far. Colonist smudged with motor oil has an idea. How about some car tuning? Let's check this out.
A messy-looking woman informs the rest she has found a very old and partially decayed old-world car in the woods.
She insists she can fix it up if given some parts to work with. She's known to be a good mechanic, but this is ambitious even for her. Well, we're not really making use of our parts right now, so let her try. She's given the parts she requests and she immediately runs to the woods with them. A few hours go by before a loud bang sounds from the forest. The woman is unharmed and admits that the experiment didn't go as expected. The battery exploded upon ignition thanks to her overestimating the need voltage and causing it to overheat. The parts are inevitably lost and the car is beyond saving. But her experiment did yield some interesting knowledge about mechanical engineering that surely will come in handy for the colony in the future. Ooh, lots of science! I think that was worth it. We might actually get to eat properly thanks to an exploding car battery. Imagine that. Alright, let's research this. 14 hours to unlock. We're getting a lot of irradiation. I'm gonna add an extra reductor. And our recycler is complete, but we don't have anyone to work there. Is there anything we could... Well, actually this one... Yeah, we should move them away from here and have them work here instead. Oh, well, she's already... Actually, do we need that much plastic? Not really, so I'll keep it to just one person for now. Wait, no active deposits? Oh, oops. There you go. Are there even any... Oh, really? Hey yo, didn't know we had that one. That is much closer. Oh, I think I know why, because it would make them go through the pollution deposit every time. Yeah. Might be able to avoid that with some roads, though. Not sure it would work, but it's worth trying, I think. Okay, and then yeah, that rejoins the existing road, so hopefully that's all it needs. Yeah, I'm gonna go with one less fisherman, since we do have quite a lot of meat anyway. And that way I can reassign them to working in fields or other things that might balance it out. That's our forester planting trees. What is this? Metal, okay. Maybe we can build another scout tower out there. Potatoes. Potatoes.
discovery.
Goody goody. We do have quite a bit of shelter space available, so I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna just demolish the older stuff, kind of force people to reassign to the better buildings. Because I don't think they do that automatically. Homeless, but poof, not homeless anymore. Okay, we're supposed to build a cookery thingy. Maybe I should be doing this. Okay, so this food storage has been... Oh, it's doing better now, actually. Alright. But it is receiving... Actually, I should make sure it receives... No, whoops, not what I wanted to do. I should make sure it receives veggies. Certain amount of corn and potatoes. The rest it seems to already be provided with naturally, so we'll let it be. Alright, now that said, where are we gonna make the things? Oh wait, we could. Is that yeah, it's a tent, so we're gonna remove this no matter what, but hopefully that gives us room for the cookery or the cookhouse. Okay, material wise we're good. It's gonna consume water, but we're also okay with that. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely massive, though. Oh, no wait, it fits. Awesome.
What do we have here?
As the specialist arrives at the clearing, they discover that whatever the structure is, it was left unfinished. Sun-bleached remains of construction workers are scattered around the ruins.
It's unclear what this structure is, but its foundations go deep underground, and the sheer size of it is awe-inspiring. Word of the unidentified building reaches the colony, and an excited conversation starts up as people scramble to voice their theories on its purpose. More information is needed, and the specialists should keep their eyes peeled for more unusual structures. We got some tools from that as well. Okay. Well, let's bring that back for now. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll have one of the two scientists make an outpost here for the science. For science! Ah, that's right.
Mission complete.
And it's well, it could have been worse, I guess. So we've got a hospital with some medicine. Mm-hmm. Should we explore maybe on this side instead?
Okay. What's up?
So he's still picking up medicine. Well, only 2 left, so I think we're gonna let him finish this one. As for her, she was going back to the colony, I believe. Okay, still gonna take more time. Alright, cook. Oh, water. Oh no. Oh no, that's when it needs the water network thingy. Uh oh. Oh no. Yeah, this game has a lot of gotchas like this. Which is a little sad. I remember the first time around I had no idea what to research, and then we'd research something and find out, nope, you can't use it at all because you don't have this other thing. Okay. So in this case I'm not completely sure. Is it... like, I don't think having just clean water storage would be enough. I'm willing to try, and we could frankly probably use one anyway. But I don't think that's gonna be enough. And if it's not, then it's gonna be here. Water pipes. Allows transporting water to buildings via water towers. Building a working pipe system allows the colony to take steps toward a more modern society. Yeah, pretty sure that's what we need, so I'm gonna research it right away. We do have the science, thankfully. Okay, so yeah. It's not about the storage thing. We're really gonna need the water tower.
We've made a new discovery.
Right, so what tower? Yes, and yeah, it is area based, so I don't know, where am I gonna be building next? I don't know, that almost seems more likely in this direction. Colonist William is mutated? Why? Why? Okay, also we have a specialist on the map.
Mission complete.
Alright, he's got all the medkits and extra currency. All good.
Alright.
No, wait, I forgot about the car. Yeah, let's...
Not gonna work.
Next time. Sorry, I completely forgot. Hmm? Wait.
Before the apocalypse, people constructed all sorts of buildings. But this structure is something not even those who remember the time before can recall having ever seen.
The remote location would also suggest that whoever was building it wanted to keep it hidden from the common folk. The markings on the equipment were recognizable, though. There are a few remote areas where similar markings have been seen on buildings and on old wreckage. Now, when everyone knows what to look for, it should be easy to spot if similar sites exist. Investigate the sites on the world map. Okay, so that was a continuation of the mysterious building quest. Recliner update. Found one screw and 2 nuts. Ooh, don't know where they came from. Recliner leans to the right now. Can stabilize it with a furniture adjusting block I have. Okay. Okay, that's worrying if you start finding loose pieces around. So yeah, I think you have definitely a different situation than I do. Goodness. Only 2 years old and already falling apart. Wow. Yeah, that's right. That is the recent one. They are, yeah, wow. Wait, is he still mutated? William. I guess he is. What the heck? Mutated needs a medic. Well, thought I mean, he was being treated earlier, so I guess it's a thing that needs to be done for a long time, maybe. Pretty sure it's a worse condition than irradiated. Okay, so we have an event as well.
One of the colonists has been acting off lately.
She's having a hard time completing simple tasks, and even as she walks, she veers from side to side. When asked about it, she insists she's fine, but when pushed, she admits to finding a spring a few days ago from which she's been drinking. Send her to a medic or check the water? Send her to the medic. The woman protests, seeing nothing wrong with herself, yet when she's practically shoved to a medic, it takes no time to figure out she's severely ill. The spring she's been drinking from is polluted, and she's showing symptoms of severe radiation sickness. Alright. So now we got another irradiated person. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, here's the mutated winter storm. The first flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale signs of an approaching winter storm. Colonists struggle to keep warm as the weather quickly shifts from chilly to freezing, with heavy snowfall burying everything in its path. Alright, so we're gonna need our burners back on. That's gonna consume a lot of wood. I may have to check also if new buildings are covered by burners, because probably a few that are not. Closes would be a good thing, but we don't really have much in terms of technology in that area, so yeah. And yeah, crops and lakes are gonna freeze, halting production. And well, we don't have animals in ranches, so but yeah, the crops as well. That's gonna be another problem. Wow. Okay, so first, I think there's an overlay for that. Temperature? No, not quite. Well, maybe it's gonna be later that we can see that. Ah, okay, we can select one and see what they cover. I was thinking of this, but it's actually within the area, so that should be okay. The scout towers are always going to be a problem. I usually don't put a burner for them, but I don't know. Ooh, also this shanty is not covered at all. Okay, so living space, yeah, I'm definitely gonna build an extra one. Where is that in No. Where do you find that stuff? The tools. No, that's for products. The health thing. Okay, health. Oh, right. Can't do that. No. Oh, there's a little decoration thing. Darn it. Okay, right next to it then. Trying to remember where I was making. I think that's the one. Okay. I'm gonna change production limit. Push it a little bit. Gosh, 3 mutated now? Ah. Rum, rum. Hydrate? That's a good idea. I mean, I've been gulping some water from time to time. But I do it again. Okay, the cookery is actually working now. Okay, our burner is also finished. Good. that's right, the crops. I'm probably gonna wait for the cold wave to start and then I'm gonna pick up everything. It's not instantaneous.
All done.
Okay, so what do we have? We have some weapons. Ooh, science! Yay! Awesome. And another science thing, but this one will require an outpost, but that's also good. Okay, let's keep scouting in this direction then. Where is... Right, she's in the colony, right? Yeah.
What's up?
Well, you'll go fetch some science. Gosh, they're getting mutated so much.
Your orders? My pleasure.
What you need? Right away.
Okay, adding another field with flax so we can get some fiber without, well, outside of the hunting thing. Because the way I've set it up, yeah, they've basically stopped hunting for now. Because the meat level is over what I defined as a maximum. But that does mean we're not getting the fiber thing. And I think, yeah, clothing seems to be lacking. He's actually going to fetch fiber. Oh wait, that makes me realize, yeah. He's going for storage, I think. Because all the fiber must be stored here by default. I should have them bring that closer to here. But do we have do we have a better area? Okay, now the winter thing starts, of course. Okay, I do not see... It's hard to tell though. Maybe the overlay can help. Yeah. So that's food. There we go, stockpile. So let's add some fiber to this. You won't have to walk as much this way. So, strange device has been found.
A strange-looking device has been found in an abandoned car discovered in the forest.
It turns out to be a directional antenna, accompanied by some maps and frequencies to track whatever it is they're pointing towards. Many colonists are curious to find what the device will lead them to, but it's definitely risky to go. Let's track it down. A party is sent to investigate. They find an abandoned research facility hidden deep into the woods. The place is deeply contaminated to the point where lingering would be very unwise. The group finds some research notes in secure containers, safe from the radiation, but the bulk of them seems to be further into the facility, in areas that are deeply contaminated. Venturing in brings a risk of radiation sickness, but could provide valuable knowledge. Let's bring back the uncontaminated notes. Venturing in is too risky. The uncontaminated notes are brought back to the colony and inspected. They provide some useful intel about irradiated zones. We got 134 science, which allows us to start research on the medical training thing, which apparently we're gonna need. We need our doctors to be a little more efficient than they are. Okay, so now the overlay, the temperature overlay would be useful. Chilly area, warm area, chilly area. Gosh, it's kind of hard to read. According to this, maybe it's not actually freezing yet in the world, because it still looks yellow-orange, which the first thing says it's normal. Okay, I'm gonna try to have more housing. So housing is in pink. Could we have some here actually? Looks fine, we have a burner even now, so yeah, that could be a nice place. Ah, that's right, they have this kind of fog effect to show stuff that's cold. Like the guard tower. Or scout tower. Yeah. Maybe we should have a burner after all.
We've met another society.
Oh. New Heaven. I don't think I like their flag. Big hatchet thing. Doesn't look friendly. Okay, antibiotics. Frankly, we might be needing those soon, so I think we're gonna send our scouts.
Of course.
To get at least some of this. What do we have actually health-wise? Oops, went too far. Oh, okay, we do have some of these, but yeah, but they're with the cold, they're probably gonna get used really soon. Ooh, also I forgot, I said I was gonna get all the crops and stuff. I did not do that, so let's do that before it's... hope it's not too late. Okay, this one has been harvested, it seems like, which is a good thing. What about these? Crops are withering, yeah. Well, there's no point having them work on them at this time. So yeah, I'll remove everyone from the fields. I feel like, I don't know, did they really get to all of them in time on their own? I'm not sure, that seems... Oh, then again, there's still some here, so maybe they did. Well, let's harvest what we can. Alright. So I guess some people do move into the new buildings after all. I don't know where they pick them from though. Like, do they always abandon the worst location? I'm not sure. Okay, so we have 8 in shelter space. I think we can get rid of this. And we'll build better stuff in its place.
We've made a new discovery.
Okay, so research was done for the medical thingy, so that's good. That will improve all our medical tents. Who's the hungry one? Is it this one? Yeah, it's definitely that person. I'm also realizing that we might want to have some of the meals being sent to the other food shelters. Why is someone still homeless after all this? That's weird. Because some of the shelter space was actually part of the tenement thing, I think. Well, the emergency shelter. That's right, it wasn't fully occupied. So I actually removed some of the stuff I thought I had. Hello Jiggly. I'm doing okay, I hope you're doing good as well. And welcome to the stream. Do. Why is Samuel still malnourished? Yeah, dude, you're gonna... This is not good. Okay, what if, you know, no worky. Instead you go get some food maybe. I don't know, just an idea. Yeah, he's heading for the food thing. Sounds good. I'm gonna actually send the hunters back to hunting, if only for the fiber. Because right now we're not gonna get any from the new field. What was the winter and all? Oh! Samuel is not malnourished anymore. Yoo. Also not overwhelmed with sick people either. That's good.
There are survivors at the gate.
Ah, there we go. We've reached the frozen part of the winter. So no more fishing. And I don't know. Is there anything else? I mean, we already had the issue with the fields, but that's almost right away. So yeah, people at the gates. Great timing, guys. Great timing. We're hungry. It's winter. Yeah. That's just great. Well, what's your group? What does the group look like?
Ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
A scavenger specialist, that's interesting. He has a brilliantly analytical and practical mind, which he never ended up finding a proper avenue for. After being driven to scavenging out of pure necessity, he found his brain to be quite useful in it. Being able to scan through junk effectively can make all the difference. Roberts. Okay, and they're coming in with 1 adult, 3 children, 3 elders, and ooh, food. Not much, but a little food. So 1, 2, 7. Can we even? Just about, yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to build more. We could have another shanty next to that one. Or not. Oof, it's kind of big. I didn't think it was this big. Darn, yeah, that's a little too big. Guess we're building this here. Interesting. Why did I send them all the way there when there's actually a trash pile here? Oh, the metal scrap is about to be cleaned up. Oh, there's another pile, thankfully. Yeah, that one. Okay, that one's untouched. Okay, good. Okay, so here you have heat now. So yeah, no temperature. Well, I don't know. Temperature is actually not perfect, but they're clearly not fallen sick, so it's probably good. shanty is ready.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Okay, so that's an example of what can happen. They come in and they're actually injured, which you don't know in the first place. So they're gonna go straight to the medical tents.
Yes? Yes?
Okay, I guess she's just started on the science gathering. What about you? Yeah, also just started on the antibiotics. Wow. Okay, so Kate, I would like you. Wait, can I actually even do it? I don't know. Maybe I should check the tech tree first. Because I don't know, that might be a tech. The whole outpost concept. That would probably be in resources. Doesn't seem to be there. Also, it might just be something they can do from the get-go then. Maybe I should look at the little help thingy as well. Establishing outposts. Outposts can be used together, valuable with the BB, and also to heal specialists, transport resources. One settler can build one outpost. Outposts can be placed on any free hex inside a neutral sector. However, not all sectors produce all resources. And available resources and their quantity can be seen from the sector info. Finally, only one outpost can be built in each sector. Yeah. Okay. Gonna give it a try, I guess. So, wait. So the sector for this. Wait, is it a different sector actually? Oh no, it's in this one. Okay. So, controlled, known, hostility neutral biome, marshland, output resources, survivors, science, buildable, accessible. Alright. Okay.
Yep.
No.
Uh-huh.
Guess I
You
need
got
to
it.
be in the nearby hex. Alright. Nice. Hmm.
How may I help you?
Still don't see how to build.
Huh?
Let's see, what was that quest about?
Large-scale food industry in ruins and diseases running rampant, major cities were eventually evacuated or abandoned.
Right, so that sounds more like scavenging thingy.
Yes?
Okay, I think I'm gonna have her
Right away.
scavenge in the meantime because I'm a little bit lost.
All right.
How much does it cost to hire a new one? Domino Scavenger. She dreamed of being a singer, touring post-apocalyptic bars and venues for years, but never got a big break. Afterwards, her intelligence and compassion drove her to seek medical training, but she never stopped singing, not even while performing surgery or exploring the land. 500. Okay, we could afford this, so let's get Domino. But we really need a fighter type though. Really, really, really. Colonist Victoria's infected. No! I thought we were doing good on the whole sickness thing. Because that's usually kind of an epidemic during the winter, but... one. Gosh. Oh. Guess there's something else about outposts. So outposts are used to expand the colony's influence over new sectors. You can build outposts by training specialists to become settlers at an outpost depot. That's what I'm missing then. You don't send them right away. Darn. So Kate, you need to come back, Kate. Whoops.
Yep. Not gonna work.
Try it. So is it something we just have and I just didn't build, or oh wow, it might just be, yeah. And the tenement is ready. Woo. Okay, so now we're gonna get rid of this horrible, horrible crowded tent. Goodness. Room. Let's get rid of that tent. It's spreading. Come back, Kate, sister. Yeah, know that reference. new logging camp as well, because I see that the firewood thing is going down pretty fast. Wait, George, hypothermic? Ooh. I thought I did everything this time to avoid this. Oh, maybe it's because he's carrying stuff around, so he's going through areas that are not covered by the burners. I'm not gonna be surprised if there's gaps, because I didn't try to have 0 gaps. Yeah, so here is a pretty good example where it's not gonna be awesome. Okay, and also, yeah, we do see now that it is blue for freezing. It's still kind of hard to read. Beast is stalking the gate. What? Why?
A massive horned beast has been seen stalking near the gate.
It is evidently hungry and looking for careless colonists for easy prey. The fastest way to solve this would be to hunt it down, but trying to lure it into a trap is also an option. I think I have vague memories of at least one possible outcome of this. Let's hunt. The colonists decide to shoot the beast, and a couple of crude hunting bows are brought to the gate. An arrow hits the beast in the torso, but it doesn't go down. It lets out an angry wail and rams its antlers against the gate. The colonists shoot arrow after arrow at the horned beast until it finally slumps down, unmoving. Its meat is harvested, but a lot of it was ruined by the arrows. Yeah, well, 20 venison meat, you know. I'll take it. It's better than I don't know, some sort of catastrophe. We do have more technology points. Okay, so we may reinforce living spaces. Directed heat. directing the heat from burning firewood more efficiently via a series of plates means buildings farther away will catch some of that heat. A boosted burner. Okay. Large drums. When it comes to drinking water, you can never be too prepared. Storing clean water in massive tanks ensures your colonies can survive through any drought or heat wave. So that's the large clean water storage. Okay. What else we have? Lumberjacks, trash evaluation, advanced recycler. Going through decades of garbage in the various states of decomposition is not easy. Recognizing the usable bits from actual trash is even harder, but it increases plastic production quite a bit. Okay. Crowbars. Pulling old metal or stuck plastic bits apart with your bare hands is tough. Crowbars allow colonists to scavenge deposits without worrying about hurting themselves. Prediction speed plus 25 for apparently a lot of the things. That sounds good. That actually sounds really good. Apprentices. A proper relationship between workers means more products created in tool shops and tailors and less thrown at those you're working alongside. Okay, but the problem is we're just missing the base resource for that rather than not having enough people. So crowbars though. Let's check the food thing as well first. Hunting cruise, one more slot, okay. Ice fishing, not even a winter storm can stop a fisherman with an auger, a warm coat and some patience. Wider piers, after that would get us more fish. I don't know, I felt like the fishing was doing fine. Line cooks, one more work slot in the cookhouse. That could be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go for that. Okay, also I'm probably gonna stop in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know if there's a good spot really in a game like this to finish, but yeah, I kind of want the outpost thing to be done so I can see how it works again, because I don't remember the details. Alright, so now probably, yeah. Well, I will. The probably is more about the time estimation. Scavenger. That's a lot of scavengers.
What's up? Yes?
6.
What's up?
Okay. I think I'm gonna let Roberts go in this case.
How may I help?
How do I do this again? I think it's... okay, it's done in there. Oh, and you can more easily compare here. Good. Yeah, because Wallaby is actually really good at researching stuff. I didn't know that. I guess Roberts is... ooh, actually wait. Roberts is pretty good at the fighting stuff though. So he's a scavenger, but with a specialty. And we do have researchers already, so okay, maybe Wallaby is actually going to be the one.
Ready.
Alright, so gosh, I don't even remember how that goes. Can he build a science outpost? Let's have him move here to start with, and then we'll see.
We've made a new discovery.
Alright. And now we have an extra cook. Yay! Turn Kate into a settler as well.
All right.
Yeah, I guess just even for the roleplay, I think I'm gonna have her be the one.
Okay.
Even if the game allows any settler to make any type of thing, I'm gonna have her be the one making the science outpost. Oh wait, also, Wait, the other one was ready?
Yes.
Okay, alright, so here there's no resources, so the only thing we could make, I think... Alright, so this one wouldn't work. Transportation would work. Transport station. Drop-off point for scavenged resources on the world map. Specialists can drop off any gathered resources into the station and they are automatically sent back to the colony. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff you want to be a little further away from the colony. Survivor outpost. Find survivors from sectors and send them back to the colony. Okay. A medical outpost allows specialists to heal their wounds without having to return to the colony. Yeah. And a scavenger outpost, but again, you need both for research and scavenger. You need the specific buildings. That one for science, but we had found one. Yeah, that one was for. I think I'm gonna send him there.
Can do.
Okay, he's recovering. Good.
We have bandits at the gate.
Oh, great. Okay, we are getting more fiber, at least. That is good. Alright, what is this?
Cults are not unheard of in a world like this, feeding on people's drive to seek meaning in the chaos.
Now, one such cult has arrived at the gate. Their leader rings a bell and calls out to the colony. Listen up, you faceless lot. Salvation awaits those who offer everything for it. Open the gates and give us what we seek. They look to be rather weak and poorly armed. Give them a lot of silver, give them some silver, tell them to leave. Yeah, leave. The leader nods. So be it. You brought this upon yourselves, he says before he readies his weapon and charges it. Ah.
Orders
Well then. don't even think the specialist can help in a case like this.
Shoot.
Yeah, even our... Oh wait. What is that? Wait. Yeah. Okay, our guards are here. Okay. Right, he's not a guard of the gate, he's a guard of... What is he a guard of? Ah. What is she a guard of? Oh no, she's related to the gate though. Okay. Come on, we've got this. Almost there. Can we finish off the one bandit before Kate goes boom, please? Where is the last guy? Oh. Oh, Blagas. Well, that was useless. Alright, I think we're good. Just waiting for the game to realize that. There we go. Oh, we got some clothes out of it. Nice. But yeah, the gate does need repairs, that's for sure.
Mission complete.
Right, she was fetching weapons. Okay, well, you can go back. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to the point where I can build an outpost, and then I'll make that the stopping point.
Yes.
Okay, I still only have one logging camp. Yeah, because I'm seeing the firewood situation is bad. Uh, um, finally. Scavenger outpost. Let's go.
Sure thing.
Outpost is now complete.
Yay! So now we're gonna get 1 unit of goods every 12 hours. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, and yeah, I guess that's gonna be the stopping point. Alright, I hope it's been enjoyable, and I hope you have a good evening, morning, afternoon, a good meal, a good night, whatever comes next. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back with more in not too not too long. And otherwise I'll see you guys on socials and other typical ways of communicating. And yes, there will be more King's Quest indeed. That will be a thing. Alright. Okay. Well, Ochunyan, I think. I saw that in the old VOD. I was using Ochunyan. I don't know how established it was, but let's go with that. Okay. See you guys next time.